Hello all you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for another episode of our Alpha 20 experience. We're currently on day 8. My plans for today is to basically finish cobblestoning the base here. And I definitely I built the forge already. I put it in here, but I definitely want to get a forge down. And I want to get some forged iron crafted and ready to go. And I also want to get a workbench and a cement mixer up, preferably by the end of today, because I want to start working on concrete and get some concrete up on the building before Horde Night on day 10. So we're going to go ahead and place 2 forges down. Still feel like I'm cheating, because whenever I place something, it still stays in my inventory. I have no idea why it's doing that, but it's not like I wouldn't have made a second one anyway, so put this back in here. Now, in order to make forged iron, all you need is iron and wood. I'm going to go ahead and put clay in also, but wood will be your source of fuel. Iron is what you need to make the actual forged iron, and clay you'll need later for other things. So go ahead and throw these in here. These are where you smelt your items. I want to say about 100 wood should be good to start off with. It's probably way more than we actually need. So we're going to go throw that in there. And we also bought that, I think it was bellows, advanced bellows right here. And that'll go in our forge as well. Put it in the one that you actually have your items in, and then go ahead and turn it on. Now, one thing you want to be aware of, if you have too many things that are being made, or too many forges that are on, and cement mixers and everything else, you'll start attracting screamers. The more you have, the more likely you'll have a screamer show up. If a screamer shows up, you want to kill it before it starts screaming, hence the name Screamer. If it screams, it'll spawn its own kind of random horde, and they will all start attacking your base. So you always want to make sure your doors are closed. I also built a ladder to the roof, so now we can get out on the roof here. So another plus. We're going to go ahead and finish cobblestoning the base real quick while we have the cobblestone on us. Reason being, the trader is not open, and then we will go ahead and see what the trader has for us for the day. Alright, that is our upgrades for today. One more thing you want to make sure you do. It doesn't have to necessarily be today. You want to make sure you get this done before Horde Night. Is pop a roof or a hatch onto your ladder here. Reason being, if there's birds, they can fly right through there and give you an issue or give you problems. So make sure you got a hatch on here. Make sure you got a hatch on this one. Reason being is you don't want the zombies to think that digging down into your basement will be the easier way to get into your base. At some point you want to go through and make sure that all your stones are repaired. But we could do that later. So now that Trader Joel's open, there's one thing I want to do before we head out. And that thing is making sure that we are starting to craft some of this forged iron. Because we need about 50. I would prefer to make about 75 if we didn't have this glitch where we could keep placing stuff. But we need about 50 as of right now, because you need 25 for the cement mixer, and you need 25 for the workbench. Something else you need for a workbench is a hammer and a wrench. So we might also need to keep an eye out for another wrench, because I would prefer not to get rid of the one that we are using. So we'll have to keep a lookout for that. So go ahead and start crafting some of your iron. And we'll head to the trader. We're going to check out and see if he's got any food for us. Can of chili. The miso's not too bad, but it's not the best either. The chili gives you 15 food. Miso only gives you 10. Should be enough for now, for today. And I have some charred meat cooking up in our campfire.
Kind of rough.
But,
you didn't get bit, did you?
Alright, so we got fetch and clear, which is the closest, but we're going to go ahead and take the fetch. It's quicker to accomplish. Accept.
Be careful.
And we're going to go bang this out quick.
Try not to get yourself killed.
And let's see if she has anything of use. Definitely some ammo, that'd be nice. Military helmet would be nice. Robotic drone medic mod. Interesting. I don't have a drone yet. Could get an iron sledgehammer. Shotgun Messiah book. She got some pretty good stuff, but not stuff that I would typically buy. You can find some.
There's always next time.
You can always find books out in the open. So if later on in the game and it's getting later and you have extra cash, you can always go ahead and buy it. But I wouldn't recommend buying it right in the beginning, because you'll have more time to go ahead and find the book. So unless you desperately need one of the books, or you're looking for something specific, I wouldn't recommend buying it. Well, let's go ahead and head to this fetch quest. Oh, we should probably start it first. New mistake. Make sure you start the quest before you actually go in. Okay. Well, I guess we're looting a little bit first. Level 5 stone sledgehammer. We haven't been using sledgehammers, but it's kind of cool. I always like seeing level 5s. Only issue I have with stone is you cannot sell them, so just go ahead and scrap it. Oh, let's head back up here. Try not to fall through. And now that you're in here, go ahead and move on through. Ooh, loot. Gave us some food, we'll eat the food, we'll drink the coffee right away, and we'll take everything else. Go ahead and grab all these things. Be a little careful with the lumberjacks, they tend to do a lot more damage. They also tend to take more damage, so can be rough sometimes. Just got a weighted head mod schematic, that's always good. You can equip the weighted head mod to robotics later and increase the damage. Or if you're using sledgehammers, I'm pretty sure you can even put it on this club if you want. But I think we have nails on it currently. Both of which increase the damage, so. This is one thing that I do like to mention. The college jacket. Okay, it's just a regular piece of cloth, but it gives you 10% run speed. You can see right here. One of my favorite pieces of cloth to wear, or clothing. So you'll have 10 extra percent run speed at all times as long as you wear that. Fairly nice to have. Go ahead and check in the closet quick. Definitely somebody in there. Good thing about sneaking. Tink! So yeah, they definitely upgraded the bow. I'm gonna mention it a few times just in case somebody's still following along. And yeah, make sure you're getting some sneak shots. It's a free, easy kill, especially for the lower tier zombies. The bigger ones are definitely going to give you some trouble, but going to go ahead and wear that just because we don't have anything else. I prefer light armor. If you wear too much heavy armor, it tends to make your character move around more sluggishly. So keep that in mind. Had to get a little bit closer than I liked. Wouldn't shoot around the door, but we got it, so. Doesn't seem like I'm getting lucky, but sometimes you can find a wrench in the sink. Go ahead and pop these open. Ooh, lucky looter goggles. So these are probably the worst tiers ones that they have. They have loot bonus +4 and a loot bonus +5, but since we're not wearing any, in fact I think we're wearing the intelligence goggles, but we're gonna go ahead and wear these. I like lucky looter. You can go ahead and keep these. I usually keep one piece of each set, so that way you can have the strength ones, you can have the there's a strength one, intelligence one, I'm pretty sure there's a fortitude one, and agility, which I think is ski goggles. So they have one sunglasses per attribute point. Oh no, this is not good. Oh no. Man, they wanted to be tricky. Yeah, I did not want to be down there. I didn't know how many zombies there were. Figured it'd be safer to run. Looks like I was right so far. I don't know exactly what they're gonna do down here. Probably try to beat everything up. Alright, zombies are down. So let's get back to where we were. I want to be able to loot the kitchen before we get down there. Let's go ahead and eat some of our food. And we'll head back downstairs. Quest items right here. Fetch quest is done. Sounds like there's a bunch of zombies in here. Alright, 4 down. Don't think there's any more. Make it look easy today. Compared to yesterday, we were getting our, rear end kicked in yesterday. We were getting hit almost everywhere we went. So, I want to go and check out some of this other stuff quick. Make sure we're not leaving the premise before we loot everything. Got a box here. Not bad. Glue and money is always nice. Can never really go wrong with glue. You can make duct tape out of glue, and then you can make repair kits out of duct tape. So definitely nice to have that. Definitely a lot of loot in this place. Don't need that, don't need that. We'll get rid of the paper, scrap those. Get rid of the empty water containers. We don't need one sewing kit. Get rid of the cornmeal. And we'll rock with this for a little bit. So let's go this way. There's a Shotgun Messiah box. And it looks like another box here. Ooh, gold nugget. They always sell pretty good. Bunch of steel arrowheads. Those can't hurt. Bipod mod. Buckshot. All good. Now we gotta go check out this other side. Ooh. Look at that room full of loot. Wow. That's amazing. We got a gun safe, a workbench, 2 boxes, 3 boxes, 4 boxes. Freaking filing cabinet. Oh, that's not a filing cabinet. A desk, trunk. Man, there's so much stuff in here. Go ahead and grab this cobblestone first. We hit the jackpot today. Pop all these open. 5 boxes. Alright, we got a book and some pain pills. Clam chowder. Clam chowder is very good food. Look at it, you get 53 food, 80 health, and 30 stamina bonus for 10 minutes. It's amazing. Save that for a horde night or something. Just for the stamina boost. Or if you're really low on health and you don't have a first aid kit, use it then. Excuse me. I don't really keep the beer. It's not my thing. You can hear the comments now. I'm sure you're fun at parties. It's a game, guys. So go ahead and read all the books that you have. I got the power generator mod. Or not mod, schematic. And a schematic for the automatic turret. We don't want that. We need to start getting rid of some stuff. Now you can read these books, but you can see that they sell for a decent amount. So if you can keep them, keep them. But if you can't keep them, feel free to use them too. Don't really need dye. We'll get rid of the 3 arrows that we have. We got steel arrowheads now. That should be good for now. Take all that. Let's see if we can open this gun safe. Alright, unfortunately we could not break into the safe, so we're going to go ahead and just mark it on our map. Maybe we'll come by some other day and grab it. We just want to go to save waypoint. We'll put an X. We'll make sure you label it gun safe. I think we're done here. We can go ahead and leave, turn the quest in, and be on our merry way. All we gotta do is go back to the trader, turn the quest in, and we'll be on to the next one. Go ahead and eat this charred meat that we have stored in here. Drop off everything that we can. Made it back to the trader in one piece. Barely took damage today.
Now that you have some money to spend,
go ahead and turn your quest
we're running
in.
a 10% off sale for the rest of the day.
Now normally I would go for the book, but we don't have that many antibiotics, so we're going to go for the antibiotics. If this was something that was useful for me, like if I was using a spear, I would go ahead and just grab the book. Or if I was using a sledgehammer, I might even grab the iron sledgehammer, especially if I was still using a stone one. But what's most useful to us is the antibiotics at this moment, so.
Oh, this is the best way to... Oh, thank goodness.
Go ahead and grab buried treasure, buried supplies, run back to the house, drop a bunch of stuff off, and then we're going to head back and try to get the buried supplies. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we're crafting some more forged iron, though. Then by the time we get back tonight, we should have plenty of resources to make the things that we need, workbench and whatnot, and be on our way to upgrading our base. And let's go ahead and head to buried supplies. Alright, now that we're here, we're gonna do the same thing. I dig up the first layer first until the circle gets smaller, and then we find the treasure, and I'll see you guys then. Had this really weird small wandering horde. Seems like it's only 3 of them. Two down there. We'll just keep digging. And we found the treasure. So, as you know, looting the treasure, looting the quest item will make zombies appear. So make sure you're aware and on guard for that. Got about 6 zombies this time. There's a clear difference between tier 1 and 2. Stuck on something. Alright, made it look easy. Today we are handling ourselves fairly well. Compared to yesterday, I almost feel like a pro player. Can't be perfect all the time, especially in a game like this. You never know what's going to happen, what kind of obstacles you'll have to overcome. It seems to change day to day, especially if you start getting hit and start getting like broken legs and stuff like that. So, but as long as you play smart and you play good, it's a pretty fun game, especially later. I feel like it gets more fun the later you play. Start getting weapons and traps and stuff like that. It's definitely a lot more fun to shoot zombies than it is to beat them with a mace. I mean, don't get me wrong, the mace is fun too, but just something about having 100 rounds, you know?
Amazing! I hope you like your reward.
AK-47, and it's level 4. Wow. So, we're definitely taking that. The claw hammer is a second pick, or close second, only because ours is level 1. But we don't necessarily need it for anything other than upgrading our base, which both will still be 50%. So, definitely taking the AK there. Yeah. Thank you. We'll probably pick one more quest, see if we can complete it by the end of today.
Oh, thank goodness.
Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and sell these books that we do not need. We're going to go ahead and eat this clam chowder. We're going to use this book. And we're going to keep this AK and get rid of this pipe pistol. We're going to go ahead and hold on to it for now, because we can put mods on it and sell it for more later, hopefully. But we'll see. Like I said on the last episode, I'm a hoarder, so I typically, what I'd like to do is have like one of every weapon. The highest tier I found so far. And I'll just keep them in a box, even if I have no intention of actually using them. So, as you can see, I still have 2 pipe shotguns up here. Got that pistol from earlier. So, but yeah. Go ahead and grab the loot from my bike real quick. Take all this. Gonna go ahead and scrap that stone axe now. You can't sell the stone axes, so We can put the cooking grill in the campfire for now. I think you only get a benefit from one, but drink this water. We don't need the Molotovs on us. We'll get rid of some of this stuff. And we should be good to go. Oh, before we leave, do what I forgot to do last time. Make sure you're forging more forged iron. We're up to 214 there, so that's great. Should definitely have plenty of forged iron by the time we get back tonight and upgrade whatever we need to upgrade and craft all the things that we need to craft. And then we'll have a complete full day to try to work on cement. Actually 2 full days, because we'll have all of day 9 and then all of day 10 before the horde shows up. So, and if I remember the patch notes correctly, they actually got rid of the drying time for concrete, so you shouldn't have to worry about that drying time either anymore. Let's go ahead and reload this just because we can. Got a nice little design there on the side of the rifle. Alright, fetch and clear. So we need to find the item and clear all the zombies. And we'll head down in the basement. Little hatch there is probably where we're supposed to be going, but let's go ahead and look. See if there's any loot. There's a zombie chasing us outside. Oh, he's definitely not outside. Where'd you guys come from? Sounds like we're surrounded. Got one more zombie coming. Go ahead and kill him before we move further in. Alright, I don't know where all the zombies are coming from, but we killed them all, hopefully. Let's head down in here. Nice little mine. Definitely a new POI, haven't been here before. I hear a snake, but I do not see one. Oh, that's cool. Calcium or nitrate. Here, another snake. Down at the end there. I want to go see what was this other direction first. Alright, they lead to the same place. Good to know. Snakes galore in this place. We got our quest item. Another snake. Ooh, he's feral. Quick and easy, just the way I like it. So as I've mentioned, it becomes a little bit easier once you start getting weapons. Good weapons. Sounds like we're surrounded. Oh. Got him. We will eventually kill those ones that are outside, but for now, we just need to clear this POI for the quest. Sounds like we got lots of guys in here. Where'd you come from? Oh, you sneaky mother. Take that. That's what you get. So as you can see, once you get good weapons, you're in good hands. Kind of like Allstate. Another level 6 pipe shotgun. Probably not going to use a second one, but we can go ahead and sell it. Or maybe we can hold on to it for a Horde Night and we have 2 pipe shotguns. But we also have the AK now, so I feel like we're better off just using the AK. Not sure if there's anything up here, but it just looked kind of cool to explore. Doesn't look like it, so we can just get up out of here. What do you guys want me for, huh? What do you guys want me for? What did I do to you? Take that. Take that. That's what you get. Lie down. That's how it's done. Now we could have somewhat cheated it right there and dug in, but I enjoy checking out the new POIs, so just have to bear with me. So let's go turn this in, and then we will finish our day not being chased by a wolf. And we'll finish our day with completing our construction of our base, or at least as of this horde, and also craft some of the forged iron and steel we need, make the workbench and all the other utilities that we need, and make very good progress on the next horde night. Looks like you only get 1.5 times damage with a firearm. But it's more than enough to take care of him. Go ahead and turn this quest in. We've been super busy today.
You again? Amazing! I hope you like your reward.
Go with the Gravedigger mod schematic. Gravedigger allows you to dig up dirt quicker, do more damage to dirt. Baseball bat would be nice. That's kind of like your second tier of the wooden club. I kind of really want it, but I also want the Gravedigger schematic, so we'll go ahead and grab that. We can always get a baseball bat and craft one of those later. We'll skip the quest for now. We'll sell the stuff that we don't need. I don't think there was much. Just maybe this pipe shotgun. I think that's it in this book. And we can sell this cash, but that's about it. We want to keep everything else. So we'll go back to the base.
Thanks for letting me take care of you.
And start working on the workbench and the cement mixer, and maybe hopefully start churning some cement for tonight. We should have plenty done by day 10 when the next horde should arrive. And we'll be making, like I said, very good progress on our horde base for day 10. Alright, that's all our stuff dropped off. Now we need to go grab our forged iron. See if we can craft some more. 82 more. We'll at some point have to go and farm some iron so we can keep that process moving. But for now we're going to go ahead and grab this forged iron, and we're going to go ahead and make a cement mixer, which only takes 25. We need spring, engine, and mechanical parts. So you gotta go through your little shopping spree here. Find your spring, your engine, and mechanical parts. And then for the workbench, you do the same thing. You need the forged iron, mechanical parts, which we already have, wrench and a claw hammer. We have both of those. It's going to suck being without a wrench, but we can hopefully craft either another one or find another one before we need to use it again. Let's go ahead and craft one workbench, one cement mixer. Oh, we need the workbench before we can start the cement mixer. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait for that. You know what? With that being said, I'm just gonna call the episode here. So thank you for watching, all you lovely people out there. Thank you for giving me your time. Appreciate you watching this video, and if you watched it this far, please leave a like and subscribe. And I really hope to see you in the next episode.